Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at how to download legacy firmware for Roland devices that are no longer listed on Roland's website. If you go to the Updates and Drivers page of Roland's website, you'll see that the JP-8000, for example, is no longer listed. And that's so sad that they would stop supporting such a great synthesizer. Thankfully, we have the Wayback machine, and that will allow us to find the file name that we're looking for, and then we can take advantage of Roland's new URL scheme they've used for downloads and just plug in the file name into a generic URL and download the file that we want. So let's get started. Over in the Wayback machine, I'll provide a link below the video, so go ahead and copy and paste that into your browser, and it'll bring you to this page right here. Now you'll see all the devices listed, very similar to their new website. We need to go to the H2M page to find the JP-8000. Alright, we see the JP-8000. From here, when we click on it, we'll see the links to both the Mac version and the PC version of the updater. Now I don't know that in this case it actually makes much difference, but I'll show you that both of them work for this example. First of all, let me go ahead and bring that URL over from this other file and place it into our text file just so you can see it on the screen. So that's the one that we went to find the link to the JP-8000. Now what we want to do is we want to find out what the name of the file is that we're wanting to download. Now if you have the status bar turned on in your browser, then at the bottom you should see the name of the file appear at the end of the URL. In this case, the file says jp8000v1.05.zip. Now if you don't see that, if you see a different form of URL, then you might want to go back to the previous page, click on a different archived page for this listing, and at least on one of them it should link to a version of the actual instrument page that has the link with the file name at the end of the URL. So what you want to do is take note of that file name. What we're going to do is just write it down in our text editor here. So it says jp8000v1.05.zip. Alright, so that's the first part of our puzzle. We've got the file name that we want. Now the second part of the puzzle is, what do we put at the beginning of the URL in order to be able to download this? Well, if we go into any device on Roland's current website and try and download any driver, and say agree and download, and then save the file, and then up here if we copy the download link, in other words copy the URL that was used to download that file and paste it over here, we'll find that it's a very generic URL. All it is cdn.roland.com/assets, media, zip, and then the name of a file. So I figured, what the heck, why not go ahead and try plugging in this file name to the end of the generic URL. If we paste that in, press return, we'll see that, hey, it's a valid file, offers to save it, press OK, and it's downloaded. So here we have the JP-8000 v1.05.zip. Open it up, and here we go. We've got the updated firmware files that we were looking for. So I've tried this out with a few different versions of firmware, and everything seems to work. We can go back just as proof and try it on the PC version. So the PC is JP-8000 just 15.zip. JP-8000 15.zip. Okay, copy and paste that. Download, and as long as I haven't typed the name of the file wrong, I should get this same box popping up. Press save, and there we go, JP-8000 15.zip. Unzip it, and here are our files. So rather than just provide the link to the JP-8000 firmware for the person who requested it, I thought people might find it useful to know that using Roland's current URL scheme on their new website, you're still able to download older legacy firmware files and maybe other types of files. So have fun experimenting and hacking around. Thank you.